Hi, this is Brett French, outdoor editor for the Billings Gazette, here talking to you today about sighting in your rifle for the hunting season. And the first thing to consider is safety, whether you're shooting at a rifle range like we are today, or whether you're plinking in a backyard or out in the woods somewhere. Always make sure of your target and what's beyond. Always be careful about other people around you, never pointing your rifle at any object or person. And always wear ear protection and be aware of other people around you to make sure that nothing bad happens. We want this to be a good experience. And if you go to the rifle ranges, a lot of times they'll have a range safety officer to help you out. There's also rules posted about what to do to help you through the experience. So what we're going to do is shoot a 3-shot group to see if we're nice and tight on zero. And ideally for me, I'd like to be 1.5 inches high at 100 yards, which is what we're shooting at today. Okay, so here's the results of our first 3 shots. We got 1 low and 2 high, and we're about 1, 2, 3 inches high at 100 yards. Inconsistency is not a great thing when you're shooting here, although any of this area at 100 yards on a deer would be within a kill zone. So some guys want to be dead on, other guys are happy to be hitting paper and within the bullseye zone. Ideally, I'd like to be 1.5 inches high right in here at 100 yards with a nice tight group. So we'll shoot 3 more and hopefully tighten that group up a little bit and maybe drop it down a little bit because it looks like we're shooting a little high. So on our scope, we have 2 adjustments, one for elevation and one for left to right. What you do is screw off the cover cap here, and it shows you where to go for left to right on the side. And then we're gonna adjust down 1.5 inches because we're shooting a little high, so you can see up. So we want to go the opposite of up, and each mark on here is 1/4 inch. So if we're 1.5 inches high, we got to come back 6 clicks. Okay, now we're going to shoot another 3-shot group, see if that adjustment has got us right where we want to be. Okay, so we've shot our second 3 rounds, and we dropped the 0 to compensate for how high we were shooting. And our next 3 are right in the money as far as I'm concerned. We're a little off to the left on all 3, which is a little bit disconcerting, but it's close enough here that I'm gonna attribute that to human error. And we've come down 1.5 inches, more than 1.5 inches on these 2, obviously, because we're right on 0. But these are under optimum conditions, and we're not going to be shooting from a bench rest out in the field, so I'm happy with that. I could come over maybe 1/2 inch to the right to get it closer to 0, and maybe we'll call it good there.